Jake Offenhartz. I'm a reporter with the Associated Press in New York. Representative George Santos has just been expelled from the U.S. House of Representatives. Santos previously survived 2 expulsion votes. He did not survive this one after more than 2/3 of the body voted to expel him.
George, were you prepared to leave if you were to be expelled?
100%. I've made that very clear. I was going to fight it. If this was the will that the body wanted, although I disagreed with it, I was ready to leave. What was I going to do? Scream?
Expulsion is extremely rare. Just 5 members of Congress in the body's history have been expelled, 3 for their support of the Confederacy during the Civil War, and 2 others after they were convicted on public corruption charges. So Santos' expulsion here is really unprecedented in some ways in that he hasn't been convicted of a crime, and it's the first time that a member of Congress has been expelled in more than 2 decades.
At least 1, is that right?
Yeah.
113 and 99?
Yep. 8 others and 3 criminals.
Since he took office earlier this year, Santos has been embroiled in a web of scandals and deceit and investigations. But it wasn't until a recent report by the House Ethics Committee that many who previously opposed the idea of expulsion came around to it, including many members in his own party. The report found that he tricked donors who thought they were contributing to his campaign and spent the money on personal items such as luxury accessories and Botox.
Because the leader should reach out to every single member of his conference. 10 months I've been here and Leader Scalise's never given me a phone call or returned any of my text messages. That's not a leader.
So that's why you're not voting for him?
100%.
And with everything going on with your investigation right now, how are you feeling?
I feel confident that I get to fight it and I have my day in court and due process
and
for every American.
And you're saying none of this has happened?
Absolutely not.
After narrowly winning his seat in a Long Island swing district, Santos was initially celebrated as the first non-incumbent, openly gay Republican to be elected to Congress. But before he was even sworn in, news reports emerged showing that Santos had fabricated much of his personal and professional biography, and he became a liability for Republicans, even as he's helped them maintain a slim majority in the House.
Over here, sir. Over here. George, over here at the mics.
So what comes next? Santos is currently facing a 23-count indictment for a range of financial crimes. He's pled not guilty, but he faces a lengthy prison sentence, and the trial in that case is scheduled for September of 2024. As for his seat, New York Governor Kathy Hochul will call for a special election. There's been a lot of interest in filling this vacant seat. As of now, more than a dozen candidates have announced their plans to run.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming out early today. Just wanted to, because if I leave, they win. If I leave, the bullies take place. This is bullying. The chair of the committee putting out a motion to expel, just introducing it and not calling it privilege, was designed to force me to resign. But he didn't even have the fortitude to go ahead and call the privilege. He had someone else do it, someone who's actually just recently done one on me, which is Congressman Diaz-Esposito. So the reality of it is it's all theater. It's theater for the cameras, it's theater for the microphones, it's theater for the American people, at the expense of the American people, because no real work's getting done.
Here he comes. trust Congressman. That must have hurt him the most.
I Googled it. Got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Santos has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Santos has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Santos has got to go. Put that liar in the fryer. Put that liar in the fryer. Put that liar in the fryer. Who do we want? Santos out. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Santos out. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Santos out. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Santos out. When do we want it? Now. Woo!
Did you see that I washed yesterday?